Good evening, my dolly friends. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Well, I'm getting over my cold. Welcome to Gina's World. My I thank you for coming back and watching my channel. You are currently watching Little Midwest Reborns and Dolls. And today I have my precious Michael here. This is Michael Anthony. Michael is actually the Prince Henry sculpt. He was done by Andrea Arcello. He is a first edition. And yeah, I just love and adore him. Andrea is his sculptor. And of course, Donna Rich was his reborn artist who brought this precious boy to life. And with him today is his favorite animal in the whole world. Michael loves giraffes. He loves giraffes and he likes wolves. But he got this new little giraffe and he's been playing with it and he loves it. And this little giraffe came from Charlie Bears from their Cuddle Club collection. And I just absolutely love him, love it. And this little guy is actually for baby's birth on up. So, and he fits like right in the palm of my hand and he is adorable. And yeah, I had to have, as they come out with new cuddle cubs, since I do collect Charlie Bears, I have to have them. They originally came out with 12 and I got the original 12 and then they've added a few more. One I did miss out on. I'm hoping that they will re-release it. But at any rate, Michael is here. He's still in his Thanksgiving Day outfit and it is Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So we are going to actually change him. So, Michael, you know what, honey? I think I'm just going to move your little giraffe aside and then we'll get it later. Okay, buddy. Let's show everybody what we're going to put you into. Now today, because I'm going to be talking about a variety of things. And this channel is for adults only, guys, just so you remember that. And I am going to put, though, Michael, in this knit little romper. It is footless, long pants, long sleeves, little hood on the back. This is I guess winter white or ivory color, whatever you want to call it. It is from little, gosh, if I can speak, I am so sorry, guys. It is from Little Planet, which is a organic line. Little Planet. It's an organic line by Carter's. So, and this is newborn sized. And it does have the faux wood buttons down the front. Now, the buttons do actually unbutton. So I'll probably have to unbutton one or two of these to get him in it. And it does have snaps here, but if I can avoid... Oh, no, it doesn't. I fibbed. Oh, my goodness, guys, look. No snappies. So this would be something you'd have to take baby completely in and out of if you had a real baby wearing this. But anyway, or maybe this could go over a sleeper, of course. Who knows? Yeah, maybe they could wear it like a little, instead of, like I'm putting this on Michael as his outfit, but perhaps it could just be like his sweater over regular clothes. All right, darling, let's get you out of this outfit. Pardon me, guys, I'm still kind of getting over my cold a little bit. I am feeling 100% better. Just, of course, because I came on and wanted to make a video, I'm coughing a little bit. And, you know, that's just par for the course. You just, those things I think just happen. So, and I do think I will, well, maybe yeah, I think it will unsnap. Well, no, I'll unsnap it. Love it. See. Let's see, Michael. Can Mama just pull this down off you? If we touch you up. Can I just pull this down? Now, it'd be easier if Mommy undid the snaps, huh, buddy? See, Mommy, just undo the snaps on my legs, Mommy. Stop being so lazy, Mommy. Okay, okay. Is Mommy lazy sometimes? Mommy, sometimes. Mommy, do you have me in the picture? Mommy. She moves me around. She gets me all set up. She's so worried no one will see me. Then when I'm here, she wiggles me around and wiggles me around, and then nobody can see my handsome face. Oh, Mommy. Anyway, here we go. Michael. Little Michael. You're better there. I don't know where to hold your head. That's the other thing. Seems like no matter what I put behind your head, it always squishes down. And yet when I watch other people's videos, I don't seem to notice that with their babies. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being picky. I don't know. Anyway, we got one little leggy out. We're getting the other little leggy out. Look at those sweet little feet. Oh. Look at you, buddy. I never get to see these little legs and these little feet in the winter and fall. No, I don't. I don't get to see them. You know, you need a diaper change, I can tell. But you know what? You know what, my precious Michael? Mama didn't bring a diaper. Mama did not bring a diaper in, so we're not going to put a diaper. We're not going to do the diaper change right now. No. No. Maybe after the video. But I can tell you need one. I can tell you need one. Yes, you need a diaper change. All right. So guys, so what have I done today? Let me tell you about my day. First, I have some adult complaining about policies that I fully understand logically, but some of them I just think they're a little crazy, a little, especially if you know, if you know the person. For example, if I called in sick once a month, every month, or as some people have done, once a week, I would definitely say anytime you call in sick, it's company policy that you have to see a doctor, especially if it's a late cancel. Like, you wake up and you call that morning and say, I can't make it to my shift. That's a late cancel. So at our office, the company policy is if you're out of work, no matter if it's 1 day or 2 days or 7 days or 150, in order to return, you have to have a doctor's note. The other thing too is that this makes no sense to me. They only require the doctor's note if it's a late cancel. So, if I decide on a Friday, hey, I want Monday off. Or let's say Thursday night, I decide, hey, I want Monday off. I call in and I say, I can't be at work on Monday. I need a mental health day. They go, okay. And I'm off. Look at this. Oh, look how cute. I'm gonna put Put your little hood on. It's big on you, but it sure looks cute. So that's it. And, I don't have to have a doctor's note. I mean, I don't even have to call and say I have a mental health day. I just call and say I need the day off. When I returned from my cruise a year ago, I came back. I think I got back on a Thursday or Friday. I wasn't scheduled to go back to work till Tuesday. And, well, maybe, anyway, whatever day of the week it was, my friend had, yes, I'm fluffing up his eyelashes. My friend I went on the cruise with contacted me and immediately the day we got back and said, I just went, or the very next morning, and she said, hey, I just went to the urgent care. I have tested positive for COVID. I said, okay. And of course I had been with her. And even though both of us, which doesn't make sense, but both of us had not only had a couple COVID shots prior to this cruise, and because the COVID was over, we both had a COVID shot. I had mine about 3 weeks before the cruise started. She had hers about 4. So we were vaccinated a third time before we went on our cruise. But at any rate, long story short, came home, she tested positive. I started feeling crappy myself. I tested. I think it was a Saturday. And I called my office and I said, hey, I know I'm not due back to work till Tuesday, but I just tested positive for COVID. What do you want me to do? How, to return to work? Do I need to see a doctor? Do I need a negative COVID test? What is the protocol here? And my response was, oh no, this isn't a late cancel. You're not due back to work till Tuesday, so you don't have to worry about that. And I said, okay, well, what about when I'm better? And they said, well, there's the 10-day CDC guideline, so you just can't work for 10 days. Now, if you're still feeling bad prior to the 10 days being up, you'll need to let us know, or if you have another COVID test. But other than that, no, you're fine. And when your 10 days are up, you can go back to work. Okay. So I get a cold a year later. I believe I picked it up from my grandson, to be honest with you, because I was with him and his baby sister, my daughter, and the babies the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I felt fine. My grandson, who never takes a nap, took a nap that day. And when he woke up, and I had gone home when he went down for his nap. And when he got up from his nap, my daughter contacted me and said, Mom, Tripp just got up from his nap. He is not feeling well at all. He feels stuffy. He says his nose hurts and up under his eyes, so his sinuses were hurting. He's not breathing really well. It's triggering his asthma, and he says that the inside of his neck hurt, so his throat was hurting, and he was coughing. So I said, okay. So that was that Wednesday, but I felt fine. So Saturday I kind of felt but I wasn't sure. Sunday morning I woke up, and I mean in the middle of the night, actually, probably about 1 or 2 in the morning, Sunday morning, I woke up and I felt horrible. And I thought, okay, I'm coughing, I have a sore throat, sinus pain, slightly body aches, took my temperature, no fever, probably just a cold. I'll treat it as a cold, but I think because I'm due at work on Monday, I'll go ahead and call Today's Sunday. I'll call in so that they don't have to scramble to find someone to cover my shift. I shouldn't be bringing this germ to a 91-year-old woman. So I called in, and it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I didn't have to, on Sunday, and I didn't have to be at work until 9 o'clock Monday morning. I was still considered a late call-in because it was less than 24 hours at a time. So due to the fact that I had a common cold, which I treated by using my Flonase, Mucinex, like a Sudafed, tons of fluids, and lots of rest and sleep, I started feeling better Monday night. But in the meantime, I had to go to the doctor and get a note because it was a late cancellation. Like, what was I supposed to do? Had I called Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and said, hey, I'm going to be sick Monday, I wouldn't have needed a note? See, to me, that makes no damn sense, because then it wouldn't have been a late call-in. Well, how the hell do I know Thursday I'm going to be sick on Saturday or Sunday? Anyway, that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. So I went today. I did go today. They listened to my heart. They listened to my lungs. They checked me all out. They took all my vitals. Everything's fine. No fever. Never did run a fever. They said you had a common cold. But they wrote me my doctor's note. So I can go back to work tomorrow. But in the meantime, and this is, I've gone on and on and on. Gina's World tends to be a little longer than I want it to be. But anyway, I don't know if any of you, I mean, like I said, I understand the policy. You don't want people just calling in sick. You don't want somebody just to call in and be like, okay, well, I'm sick today. And they do it all the time. So you want them to bring a doctor's note. If they're really sick, they want proof that you were sick. And I get that. And I know they can't make exceptions, but it sure pissed me off because I had to make the doctor's appointment, waste the nurse practitioner, and my doctor was too busy to see me, waste a nurse practitioner's time for them to tell me, yes, you had a cold, and to write me a note. Plus I had my copay, which isn't the end of the world, but I still had to make a trip in. So we did that. Then, Michael, what else did we do? Michael, we're going to cover your feet. We have some cute little booties that I want to put on you, little boy. And of course, I knocked them over. Of course I did. Of course I did. And we're going to give you your little giraffe back too, yeah. Let's put these little booties on your feet. Want to put your booties on? I'll show everybody how handsome you are. Yes, I will. We're going to put the booties on your feet. Yeah. I've got these white little, or off-white, winter white little booties, cream, ivory, whatever you want to call them. Because I want to be sophisticated, I'm going to call them winter white. Although they're just ivory. But I am putting them on my sweet boy's feet. And now his little feet are covered. He is in his darling little, there he is. There's his little feet covered. And here's his little face. And let's fluff this up, buddy, so that you're not so, there you go. There you go. Now everybody can see you handsome face, buddy. You say hi to the people. And now we can give you back your little giraffe. You can hold giraffe. There you go. Yeah, this is little Spotty. Big Spotty's in the other room. But this is little Spotty. Oh, there you go, guys. There's Michael. Now, what else did I do today in Gina's World? Well, today, after my doctor's appointment, I needed to go to the pharmacy and pick up a prescription. So I ran down to the pharmacy and picked up my blood pressure pills. Then, since I was out, I decided to go into the Dollar Tree because I've been watching some YouTube videos on Pottery Barn dupes or DIY little crafts that you can do that are really simple. But boy, my Dollar Tree, the one closest to me, doesn't have, it had some of the stuff, but not all of it. Of course, some of it I waited too long to probably go and get. And they do tend to be a little messier than some. I have another couple that are a little further away that actually are better organized. But I didn't feel like going over there because I went to the pharmacy and this one was super close to the pharmacy. So I went in there and I decided to pick up a few things, and I did that. And one of the things they did was some DIY gifts that are a good idea. And they were talking about getting some of their fluffy socks that are like $3 and stuffing them in a coffee mug or what they call a Starbucks dupe. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. So here is a blue sparkly insulated cup that I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And they have them in this blue color, they have them in red, and they have them in green. Now, they're not the exact Starbucks cup, but obviously they're fairly close. Apparently these are very popular. And I picked myself up one because, well, my favorite color is blue. And I can always use another cup like this. So I grabbed that. And that was my Dollar Tree find. I don't think there's a couple other things, but they're not, they really aren't that important. At any rate, I will be going back, but while I was at the pharmacy, I also picked up some stuff because one of the gift ideas that they had was taking like a thrift store basket, like from the Goodwill, instead of a gift bag, and buying it and like putting like this is what I'm going to do for my client. I am going to put in this little basket a special Christmas ornament for her tree that I found elsewhere. I'm going to put, her favorite thing is dark chocolate, and then she also loves raspberries. So I thought this Ghirardelli raspberry chocolate she would enjoy. And some dark chocolate Lindor truffles. I just thought she'd like these dark chocolate truffles. So I got those, and I'll put those in the little basket with the coffee mug, and then I'm gonna tuck the socks inside because she loves coffee, and she always needs warm fuzzy socks. Plus, then I found this new store right next door. Well, yeah, right next door to the Dollar Tree. It's probably been there forever, but I always ignored it and never went into it. Today I went in, and it's on Old Route 66, which part of that does run through Missouri, where I live, St. Louis, Missouri. And so it's called You Pick Route 66, I think. So I went in there, and that's the first time I've ever been in there. And it's an antique store, kind of resell it store. I think you rent space from them, and if your stuff sells, you get some money. Or maybe you can just donate. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it's kind of an antique store / thrift store. But anyway, I was in there, and I just looked all around, and guys, I saw this one little doll. I almost picked her up and brought her home, She was all stuffed. Her head was a bisque, and she had dark curly hair, and she was in a little pink outfit and little dress and white little bloomers that hung down and little like sewn on shoes. She was $6.99 or $6.98. I was tempted to get her. She was probably about a 10-inch baby doll, but I thought, I don't collect those types of dolls, and I don't need to start collecting another type. And Christmas is coming, and you want to buy gifts for your granddaughter and your grandson. And I always spoil my grandson rotten. So, and now my granddaughter will be getting spoiled rotten, even though she's so little this year. Pretty much everything they have in their house is from when he was a baby she can use. But I'm going to get her a little wooden puzzle with her name cut out. You know how they have those, and it's the primary colors. I'm going to get her one of those because I know she doesn't have one of those. That'll be from Santa. She might get a little stuffed animal, and she will be, oh, well, that was for Mommy and Daddy, is baby's first Christmas ornament. I got one of those. I got Trip a Christmas ornament with his name on it. He's got some books from me coming. And because Nona always gets books, but the toy that I pick up are 2 or 3. Well, maybe this year only 1 or 4. Since I do have to divide my money a little bit, he'll probably get. She won't need that much, so he'll still probably get two toys from Santa that come to my house that then they're delivered. And then he has books that always come from Nona. Nona always gets you a book for Christmas. So I'm starting that tradition with them very young, so that hopefully, even when they're older, if they're reading, like my son requested various books when he was little. He had read The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and so he wanted that as a keepsake, and he had read Huckleberry Finn, so he wanted that one year, and then he really got into some of the Star Wars, but not too much in the books. But he loved Harry Potter, and we got him all the Harry Potter books in hardback so he could keep them. So anyway, now I got distracted because I easily get distracted. In fact, I wonder if I should start this video over, but then you wouldn't see me changing. Yeah. You get bored, turn it off. Anyway, I was talking about my client earlier, and I showed you some of the things that I'm going to get for her. I'm getting her a coffee mug, put the fluffy socks in it, giving her those 2 chocolates, and then at that antique store, I found this Christmas ornament. It's one of those hand dough made Christmas ornaments. I believe that was very popular when I was a kid, and people made these, and I just thought that was a beautiful ornament. $2. Come on, guys. So I'm going to give that to her. And then for myself, and to go with the chocolates and the socks and the coffee mug. And then for myself, I have a dark gray wool coat. And I used to always wear a red scarf with it, but I saw this scarf in there. And it's $5 for this scarf. And I know it's hot pink and the white, but I just wanted something different. I wanted something a little more sophisticated. My red scarf is a knitted red scarf with the fringe. And I've worn it with that coat for years, and I'm just tired of it. And I thought, and this too, I could put over my head. and wrap it around. And I just thought the hot pink would be a fun, I don't know, something fun to do for this winter. So this was my splurge for myself. I spent $5 and I've got this scarf. And I think it's a pretty nice looking scarf. So, and like I said, they had all kinds of things in there. I have I have a brother-in-law who works for a train yard, and I don't know that if he's really into, they've always had a train around their tree, but my dad always does too. They had these huge, like, small beach ball, like the blow-up beach ball size, or maybe even, maybe, I don't know, maybe even soccer ball size Christmas ornaments that had Lionel train design all on these ornaments, and they were there was 3 of them, and they were huge, and I couldn't get them down. They were hanging up really high, and I couldn't get it down and to see the price, but they were really cool. And I was like, oh, if you have a train lover in your family, what a cool gift. So I really had fun at the antique store there. And I did go ahead and stop too and pick myself up a Subway sandwich, which I haven't done that in ages. But I grabbed that and came home, and that was my lunch. And I had half of it for lunch. I'll have the other half for dinner. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. So, last but not least, guys, I'm going to let you go. I know you're probably tired. I hope you haven't tuned out, because if you've tuned out, you missed the joke. Because here's my joke, guys. What's a snowman's favorite snack? Ice Krispy treats. All right, everyone. Always remember that no matter what you're going through, God loves you, and He's always there for you. Bye-bye.